Hey, good afternoon, everyone. No updated warnings here, but since everything's just kind of sliding on through Alexandria, I wanted to hop on and talk to you for just a second about what is happening. Wind just picked up at my house, and that means that front is moving through. We have the thunderstorms. We've had a lot of heavy rain and ominous skies out there. And right now, we're just basically looking at heavy rainfall and some gusty winds. I know some power outages out there as well. Let's see. In the state, we were at 10,159 as of 15 minutes ago, down to 8,800 now. So some good news there. Here in Rapides Parish, only 132 customers without power. I think we'll probably see a little bit of an increase in that here in the next little bit. But there comes your frontal boundary right there. You can see the leading edge of that now from around Plainview through Boyce to the west side of Alexandria up to about AEX, and that's going to continue to surge on toward the east. The wind is really humming here, so yeah, I think that front just now making it through my neighborhood as we speak. And then we had a little area here in northeastern Beauregard Parish that was briefly interesting, but not seeing anything that's imminently threatening here. So some good news there. But every once in a while, I like to hop on and give you good news. I don't want to just sit here and berate you with bad news all day. Speaking of good news, you're still in the tornado watch officially here in Wynne and Natchitoches and Vernon Parish. Wynne and Natchitoches, the threat's over. Most of Vernon, it's done for you, except for extreme southeastern Vernon Parish, where we still do have that tornado watch in effect. What's going on where you're at? Have you lost power? I know my in-laws down around LeCount did. See, got rowdy in Leander, but all calm again. Well, that's nice. Yes, looking good. I saw snow. Cynthia Grimion snow as well. I thought you said snow in Cottonport at first. I was like, okay, somebody's fibbing here, but man, that wind is pumping outside right now. Let me see what we've got at the airport. I get a lot of questions. I'm getting a lot of questions about frozen roads in the morning. We're going to get down to 27, 28 degrees tonight. So what I think is going to happen, though, with these strong winds is we're really going to dry those roads off. We probably don't go below freezing until around 2 a.m. So we're going to have 9 or 10 hours to dry things up. Yeah, there could be a few puddles out there. It's entirely possible there will be a few issues. So what I would say is, in this case, be careful on those bridges and overpasses, any elevated roadways. But surface streets shouldn't be bad. I don't think that we're going to see widespread problems with this, but it is something we're going to have to keep an eye on in the morning as you wake up and do a little traveling to work or even school, perhaps, for some of you kiddos. Let's see. Wind speed and gust right now. We had a gust at 432 up to 45 out at the airport. Pressure is now rising, so the front's through there. Winds shifted to the northwest and now gusting at 36. So once that pressure bottoms out and starts to rise, then you know that front is through. And so the front is through there. So the severe threat has pretty much, the tornado threat has cleared the airport, but still some heavy rain and lightning going on. And so, yeah, like I've been saying all day, once we get this line through the area, we are out of the threat for severe weather. The main risk is going to be for Avoyelles, for Catahoula, Concordia, St. Landry, Evangeline, and Allen Parish for the rest of this one. And it's going to quickly come to an end over the next couple of hours. Let's see, what do I want to do here? Just look at the velocity. There's your front. And here's what we'll do. Since there's no warning here, and I just popped on because I was bored and wanted to come say hi to you, and we had a lot of rain and stuff going on here, let me clear some folks out. Let's clear you. I know some of the warnings have been dropped. See if we have any storm reports now. Okay, so that's good. No storm reports, always a good thing. So behind this line, so almost to Gina, almost to Alexandria. You're out of the threat. Let's zoom it in and see who we can remove from this. Alla, threat is over. Colfax, pretty much all of Grant there. Pollock, you're out of it. Down into Ball, you're still seeing the heavy rain now, but the severe threat's about 10, 15 minutes from ending. Simpson, Leesville, Fort Johnson, all out of this. Rose Pine, Bon Weir, Maryville, Burr Ferry, you're out of it. Sabine Parish, Natchitoches Parish, Wynne Parish, everyone there is out of that severe threat. So we have done pretty well so far. I know it's been crazy windy out there. I know we've seen scattered power outages due to that. And along this line, we've seen a few more as well. Let me see if we have an update on that number. Now, still 8,800 in the state, with that kind of spread out all over the place because there've been a lot of wind gusts statewide. Out of power in Pineville. Ooh. Power blinked in Melder. All right. Enterprise. Okay. I'm seeing it all here. You can see up above me, that's the camera in Alexandria. Two cameras above me. The one that you're looking at right above me, that is Sibley Lake. And it's down to, it was 55 in Natchitoches. Let me see what it is now. At the camera site here in Alexandria, it's still 70. That's the one on Texas Avenue. So the front not quite through there. I think I might have seen a big flash there, but that would have been lightning, not a power flash. Natchitoches, 55 degrees. It has fallen from 73 down to 55, and we saw some wind gusts approaching 50 miles per hour up that way as well. But it looks calm and beautiful now. It's going to get cold. So if you are planning on heading out this evening, plan on chilly temperatures. It's going to get down into the 30s by 10 o'clock. It's going to be below freezing after midnight, probably around 1 or 2. And yeah, we're going to see... we're going to see some freezing conditions out there. And again, I know some areas are putting sand on the bridges and stuff. Great. Let's be proactive with this stuff. I don't think it's going to be a big problem. That being said, on the drive-in tomorrow morning, there could be icy spots on a couple of these bridges, even like on the sides especially. So if you kind of veer a little bit off the beaten path there, you can hit that little slick spot, and then you have big problems. So be careful on the bridges and overpasses. Surface streets should not be bad. Just going in here to look at this little area here between Elizabeth and Pitkin. Not seeing anything that says that there is an imminent tornado there or anything like that. But this is where we can get those little circulations to pop up. It looks like strong gusty winds at the very least. So if you are along this line, you're seeing the heavy rain right now, you're hearing the thunder, you're like, I'm going to pop over and see where the warnings are. Fortunately, we don't have any warnings to speak of right now. So no severe thunderstorm warnings, no tornado warnings in the area. But yeah, looks like night outside, and it's not going to be night for like another half hour. It's so crazy. This time of year, I'll be thinking that too. And then I'm like, wait a second, the sun's going down in a half hour, so it's got to be dark. But yeah, it shouldn't look that dark just yet. Still have power in Boyce. That's good. Fort Johnson, you still have the tornado watch, but the threat's gone. They clear these in kind of in batches, so they wait until they get a little section of parishes and counties, but they'll take out Jasper and Newton County, Texas, Vernon, Natchitoches, probably Wynn, probably Grant, I would think, out of that tornado watch here in a little bit. So, no, there's not going to be any ice falling tonight. We're not going to see anything falling after that rain. After the rain ends and the temperature drops, we're not going to see more precipitation when it's below freezing. But there is that chance that you could get a little ice, a patch or two here and there to form out on those bridges and overpasses. It looks tornadic toward Turkey Creek. Well, let's go ahead and take a look. There's your cell right there. Storm relative has a little rotation in it, so I could see there being some creepy looking clouds out of that one for sure. There is a little rotation right over Turkey Creek, so good eye on that one. It's a small cell there. Probably not even seeing a lot of lightning with that one. Yeah, none with that storm. But this back here is where we have the heavy rain. Let me slide over and see how much rain I've got. 0.46 inches so far. We're probably not going to do too much more because this is going to move through in the next half hour. Might end up with an inch or so. But yeah, the wind has been insane with this, and that's just the wind out ahead of it. Again, we're not taking these Christmas lights down for a while, especially if it's going to get cold and we could see some form of wintry weather here. That's just the way it rolls around this house. But I see those lights just a swaying out there. And yeah, winds gusting about 36 to 45 over the last 15 minutes or so here in Alexandria. We're going to see higher gusts, probably on the order of 50 to 55 in some of these stronger cores. But it looks like as of now, we're just below severe limits and power outage numbers are staying pretty much the same. So I guess I'll get on out of here. No warnings in effect, but I'm ready to jump on should we see one. There goes that line right through the area. It's in the 50s in Natchitoches. Let's see what it is up in Shreveport. Shreveport, we're looking at, what's 55 up there? I get it. There's going to be that secondary. So that's the first surge of cold air, and then up into Idabel, Oklahoma, it's down to 33. There's a secondary surge behind this, so 39 in DeQueen, Arkansas, 45 in Tyler, 45 in Texarkana. So we're going to get the one wave of cold to come through behind this, and then a secondary push of very cold air, the true Arctic air that's going to come in, and it's going to sit around here for days. We're going to look at lows in the 20s, highs in the 40s, and then perhaps some precipitation, and I'll be talking more about that as we get a little further into the the future. I'm going to be deciding if I'm going to be chasing this or letting it come get me here, but I'm going to see wintry weather out of this system if it happens. So we'll be talking more about that. For now, the focus is on all this wind and rain and stormy activity out there. And you see it scrolling along the bottom. Igloo Roofing, that is our title sponsor. Alexandria Emergency Hospital has jumped on as the severe weather sponsor, so you'll be seeing more of them as well, especially during these active events. But for now, I'm going to get on out of here. Not seeing any warnings, so I'll take a break. But if I do see one, I'm going to jump right back on, make sure nothing's going too crazy right now. Now, see the lightning up there. No, I'm not seeing anything that's saying there is an imminent threat for a warning coming out. But let me just check. All right. Yep, looking good. I will come back if necessary. If not, outside chance this is the last time you're going to see me today. I think we can handle that, though. All right, I will see you later, and I'll do an update on any wintry potential later this evening. I will see ya. Bye.